Hello snowboarders of the internet, I'm your host Avran LeFeber and this is Boot Fitting 101. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to do a quick customization on your aftermarket insoles. If you haven't gotten aftermarket insoles or don't know what those are, go check our video out on those now. Alright, now that you've checked that out, let's dive into a quick fix to alleviate arch pressure due to having just a little bit too much in these aftermarket insoles. For this video, you're going to need a razor knife, your aftermarket insoles, and maybe a heat gun if you want it. I've never had to use it for this, but some people are a little bit weaker and need stuff to be heated up before they cut into it. What we're about to do is called the Hartzler notch, or at least that's what I've known it as for the last 12 plus years because I was taught this trick by a boot fitter named Craig Hartzler. To do this fix, what you're going to do is put your foot on your footbeds and see if they're pushing up into the arch. Like you're having a little bit of discomfort in there because they haven't broken in, or your foot's a little bit flatter compared to the shape that these already have as they're pre-formed. So what we're going to do is cut a little notch in there to allow them to just break in a little bit faster and contour to the foot. Now, you don't want to be crazy aggressive with this right off the bat, as you can cause these to over collapse and then they lose that support that they're trying to give you. So the first thing you want to do is put your foot on the footbed and see if it's cradling the arch. If it's not, if it's pushing up, then you want to mark it and let it be known whether it's forward or a little bit backwards or all the way through. You can use a Sharpie for this, or you can eyeball it. I generally eyeball it, but that's because I've done this a lot and I know what I'm looking at and what I need to do to alleviate this problem. From there, all you're going to do is cut a line through that instep and through the arch support, pushing into the foam and making sure that it really cuts it. Once you've cut that line into the instep through the arch, you want to put it back in the liner and then put that liner back in the shell of the boot and try it on, tighten it up, and see if you notice that the arch is compressed a little bit. If it hasn't, then you're going to cut a second line right below the first one, put that footbed back in the liner, put it back in the shell, tighten it up, and see. If you're noticing then that it worked, great. If it hasn't, then you're going to go back and repeat that step again, or you're going to remove that foam and the material between the first cut and the second cut so that it really compresses. That is a bit more aggressive and I don't always recommend it. And as you can see here in this video, I've cut a couple notches into this footbed just for demonstration purposes to show you that you can cut multiple ones in there. It's not a bad thing, but you always want to start small and then work your way up in progression to something larger. That way, if you do fuck up, you haven't drastically fucked up. And believe me, some of you people will probably fuck this up. I'm sorry to say, I just doubt your do-it-yourself skills. Alright, so hopefully this tip will help you guys get a better boot fit. Now, it's not for everyone. It's really for people with collapsed arches or really flat feet that can't find an aftermarket insole that fully fits their needs. But it does solve a lot of problems. If you're going to try this, leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear what you're working on, what you got going on, and if you need any help with anything. If you're not going to try it, leave me a comment anyways. I'm sure you got some question you want to ask me. And as always, if you think I'm full of shit, I know you're going to leave a comment down below because that's what fucking trolls do. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, make sure you're getting all notifications because sometimes YouTube wants to give you just some of the notifications so you might miss a video. And we've still got a few more videos for Boot Fit Month coming out. And if you really want to support us, check out Angrysnowboarder.vip. The community that we've started over there really wanted boot fitting videos, and we were able to give them a full month of these videos with their support. So if you want to have a say in the content that we create and be part of our community, it's a great way to support us. Plus there's perks, like free stickers. As always, I'm your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.